Welcome, everyone, to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on a team from the MAC, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Chanticleers will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Zips offense comes onto the field first today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Dropping back, it's Roach. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So Coastal Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, it's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Hard running there. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Dropping back, it's Duke. Working that wide receiver screen. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Chanticleers have this offense rolling. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It is good! And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Zips moving quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Give to the back. Breaks into the open. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. To the air, it's Roach. They get to him as he throws. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. And the Zips will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt to try to pick up some yards. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. To the air on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Using the quick game. Across the 45. What a cut. Now he's loose. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going deep. Grabs it inside the 15. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Duke. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Chanticleers!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Akron, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Zips want to move quickly.
That's a great example of the defense there, tackling to catch.
There he goes! Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Give to the running back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Zips are at the line looking to convert on third and short. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Zips will send out the punt unit. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Back to throw, it's Duke. Makes the grab over the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Motion from the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. The Chanticleers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Gives it on the option. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. To the ground. He's got it again. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Handoff from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the Chanticleers getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Chanticleers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. To throw, it's Duke. Bringing the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days when Bobby Bowden walked the sidelines, this has not been a blowout today in Tallahassee. They're up by 7 over the Judicials. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And the Zips in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Zips come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to pass, it's Roach. He's got his man. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Trying play action. Got his man on the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. They bring the punter onto the field now. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. The Zips decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Leaves it with the back. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Bobo. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Duke. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success. Not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job hitting their ears back and getting home.
And the Chanticleers will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his 1st punt to pin him deep. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Creates a little room.
The returner is tackled down at the
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead down.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
The Chanticleers come to the line in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And the Chanticleers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Roach. He's going for the big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Chanticleers have pushed it inside the 20. Looking downfield on first down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll keep it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. He'll bring it out. It sucks. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to beat the D deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He'll pull it on the read. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Looking downfield, it's Roach. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Zips will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Chanticleers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go right back to him. Inside the 35. Finds a crease at the 20. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Coastal! You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Florida State is running away with this one right now, and it's kind of felt that way since we saw Chief Osceola and Renegade. They're up 14 over the Judicials. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Karapateas. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. The give to the back. He's going to come up just a bit short. It'll bring up 4th down from the 43. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll run for it. Runs through a tackle. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Chanticleers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he's got it inside the 25.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out 1st downs on a penalty. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass, it's Roach. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Now facing a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Zips will hustle to the line. Wants to keep it in the air. Dances away to buy time. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The give on the option. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And the Zips line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll pull it down and run. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at InfoCision Stadium.
The Zips will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Chanticleers will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Hand off from the shotgun. Running to Green. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to the back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper, finding open areas, turning it on.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback, reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
He's got it again. Makes one man miss. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Third down coming.
He'll do it himself. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Off play action. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on fourth down. He has a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before, ice in their veins. And you saw it there on that completion to keep the sticks moving.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. It'll be a run on third and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Chanticleers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Gets it out quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's second and long.
No gain on the play.
They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. And he missed it. No good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Breaks into the open. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Zips come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Fighting off the defender. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Roach. Oh, they're after him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And the Zips need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Here comes the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
The Zips send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Smith takes the handoff. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. And the Chanticleers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. The lone back's got it. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Chanticleers are on the move. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
3rd down coming.
That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Nice move to keep running. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Chanticleers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Works the middle. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Back to throw, it's small. And the misconnection on the 1st attempt, see if he gets a little looser. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Offense in a split backfield. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Wide open downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Chanticleers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be, and they've looked explosive today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Arizona State is just getting blown off the field right now. We've seen big games in Tempe over the years. I've personally never seen anything like this. They're trailing by 14 to Texas. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? There he goes! And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On the run, it's Jackson. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up of 5 to the 23. And now on second down for this offense. Scanning the field, it's small.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Zips have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. He leaves it with his back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Zips with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
And the Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. They go to the ground. Got room to work. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He's in open space downfield. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Chanticleers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. The give to the tailback. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The give is to Smith. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Out of the gun, the inside give. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. The Chanticleers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Chanticleers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's the handoff. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.